for you to come here this weekend, you're top 5 in the points, won a race already, the Winter Nationals. How would you assess your year so far?
Well, you always want to be in the lead, but I've been struggling the last few years. So to be up in the top, good feeling, but hell, in one race you could be down at the bottom. So I need to take this Peak Chevrolet. I need to focus and do my job. My guys, Daniel Hood and Fabrizi and Cunningham, will give me a great race car, and then I got to drive it. And these team of young kids. So I'm excited. We've teamed up, got some new partners, RickHendrickCars.com, and of course, Cornwell Tools, a lot of great people, and we just want to do the job for them.
And obviously you won the Winter Nationals a couple of weeks ago. Just for you, how big of a win was that for yourself and just for the team as well, knowing those struggles the last couple of years?
Well, you can get out of sync. A driver can, a team can, but you got to find your way back. My daughter Brittany right now, she's in the top 10, but she's struggling. She stayed and tested, her and Proc, her with Monster Energy and Hendrick also on her car, and they tested at Indy right before the Indy 500. Then we had to go there because my son-in-law Ray Hall, married of course to Courtney, that used to drive for me. He was there, and so it's what you do. You live it. It's painful, and but then when it goes right, and then it's really sweet. So I'm excited to be back here. I come here 40 years ago, to Epping, and we draw. The food's great here, just different. Love to drive through the old part of town and the neighborhoods. My wife loves to see that, but we came here and we did well. We matched racing in the early days. I won races here, so good to be back. But we get fans from Canada. A guy just gave me the ticket from Montreal that I won my first national event at. I got it inside here. It's just awesome, and he gave it to me. And another guy gave me one from the Connecticut race here. So excited to be back here. Food's always good, but let's come in here and let's win another drag race. If not myself, okay. I mean, look at these sponsors. GHX, Goodyear, everybody, we're all fighting, because without the money, Flavor Pack, without the money, you're not in the game. And Monster Energy. So my daughter, Brittany, is driving Monster Energy, and they're going to get that hot rod running, so I'm excited about that. But we're here in Epping, and we're going to have some fun. That's what it's all about. Every ticket's a pit pass. We're going to entertain the fans. NHRA knows how to take care of them.
And you mentioned obviously being back at Epping.
Am I putting you to sleep yet?
No, not even close. You're entertaining. So with Epping, you've been here a lot of years. Just what makes this place, just the racetrack, just different from other places you go to?
Well, that's what I said. We draw people out of Canada. We draw people from Boston. The Tasca family, they come out of that area. So just great people. So many people here, and I just like being here. I like the fans here. Fans in every market, they're all the same. They love you or they hate you. But at the end of the day, the fans here, they really care. They come and want to talk to me about the past. Not everyone, but I'll get a handful over the weekend about when I raced here, when I run a match race here in the early days. There's a young lady who works for me. But she doesn't now, but she did, for a number of years. She actually, Hope is her name, she actually lived up here and worked for the racetrack here at Epping and ended up going into social media with us. She went on to bigger things, NASCAR, IndyCar, somewhere, but God bless her, I want to wish her luck, but this was her home. So, got you a plug in there, Hope. How'd I do?
I'd say you did pretty darn good. And final question for me, you've been in this realm for years at this point. What makes your funny car your home per se? Because I know you've mentioned that before, of it being sort of your home when, just that when as soon as you hop in, that's where you want to be.
Well, the racetrack's where I want to be, number one. Even though I complain, overworked, tired, I go home, I'm lost when I go home. And my wife says, out here is where you're at your best, where I find my heart again, because it's the fans. And when I got in that car to warm it up, I just absolutely love it. I love the Top Fuel cars, I love Pro Stock, I love the motorcycles, but I've never done any of that. I can't even get in and out of a dragster like my daughter drives. But got a young kid, Proc, next door, doing a great job, and second in the points, and I love this funny car. There was just something about the magic of a fiberglass, and now they're not fiberglass anymore. They've changed. Everything's changed from the days when I started. But the real deal is to get in this car, you know who you are. Just like when you have that mic, you know who you are. So let's keep doing it. What do you say?